Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the Kari. It's a Tier 8 Japanese premium tank destroyer. It's located on the north spawn of Mines, and it's under the command of Seeker Bane Samaj of DHELL clan. And he sent this one in the hope, I suppose, as well, of me getting some of his replays done. I have got a large number of them to do, and hopefully I will get them done soon. Now this is basically the Japanese version of a Jagdpanther. Looks very much like it in many ways, and it's a premium that they brought out to, obviously, with the Japanese tank destroyers. Now he's trying to pick the right spot to go to. A lot of tanks up here who shouldn't be up here. That VK3002D should not be here, and the Nashorn, well, yes, he should be here. But we're looking towards the centre, and the enemy's already got into the centre of the castle. They've got a Lorraine 40-ton and a Cromwell already in there. And I think they got in, they snuck in whilst we were trying to sort out our teammates who were trying to get in beside us. Okay, the main gun. It's a 127mm, which is kind of odd. Well, his first shot doesn't get anything. It's the T28 prototype. But he'll probably get another chance, and this time around I suspect he will get something. Yes, he does. The Alpha is 500, so he got a low roll there for only 496, but with that sort of gun, you can generate a lot of damage. And he puts a big round into a heavy tank number 6, but the T28 gets one back. Now it's a tier 8 game with tier 6 tanks in it, and yeah, he fired a blind shot there, wasted it. In fact, now he's firing at the rock, trying to get us. They think we're still out, but they can't see us, that we're using our camo. There's the Lorraine. Yes, he takes a big hit as well. 514, that's a high roll. The standard reload is 12.75 seconds, but I think you can see here the standard reload we've got is 10.35. So it's a lot of damage for just 10 seconds wait. So it's much better than a Jagdpanther, because a Jagdpanther you're looking at only 320, and that's tier 7. 500 hit points from tier 8, that's a big increase. This Udas is asking for trouble, but obviously he's thinking he'll bounce the shells that come from that direction. And here comes the T28 again. He knows we're here, and he gets a low roll again for 490. And yes, a shell does come in because the ground gets kicked up behind us. Okay, Seeker Bane Samaj, as you know, expert player. He's actually, I believe, the leader of the DHELL clan, the clan that he's in. And he's got quite a few players who do actually watch his replays. And I should note as well that somebody else has very kindly written in to say, or made a comment to say, that they love watching our videos in breakfast. It's become a bit of a morning thing for them to watch our replay. So I reckon he must be in the States, because I tried to time the videos to go out at 12 noon in Europe. So he's probably watching in the States at 7 o'clock in the morning. So thank you very much indeed for watching our replays at that early hour. It is an early hour for the States. But I guess there are some people out there who do appreciate the effort that we're putting in, and thank you very much for acknowledging it. Of course, we've got one early riser who does obviously watch a lot of our videos, and that's little Remy. Yes, Talon 1958 and Angelina 75. They're little Remy. He watches our videos mostly on the phone. So he's streaming it on YouTube on the phone, but he likes the videos and he laughs when his mummy kills someone. Well, destroys their tanks anyway. It gets him a giggle. Oh, look at that! He took out the T28 prototype for 144. Only just. You can see how fast the shell is, that it got there in time. 980 meters per second that shell flew. So yes, it was point and shoot, and he did get it. No lead or lag. You don't have to worry about that. He fires in a blind shot there, and he's using the coordination skill. But look at this T-3485 who snuck up across the islands, and he's now very close. So he is the threat, and the Wizzy 131 GFT is paying attention. So we've got to watch out as well, because I think he's actually going to try and cross the gap. But if he does, he's more than likely going to get absolutely, well, he'll be turned into a sieve if he does, because of course he will get wiped out fairly quickly. We're positioned well. He just did a bit of a pullback using his third person. Oh, there goes the Wizzy. That's unfortunate. He went down to the Cairo P88, and our Yutas got killed by their T34. There he is. Timed it perfectly, got 491 a low roll, but we bounced around that came from a Hellcat. So the armor's strong enough to actually block a 90mm round if fired at the front of the vehicle. Now that T34 is going to pop up just the other side of that wall there. Hello, we can just see the barrel. We've got no Arty left, they've all gone. We're down by 4 at the moment. That doesn't necessarily mean we're going to lose, because after all, this team do have Seeker Base Maj on their team, and he's not about to give up. He's just blind firing the bushes there just to see if he can get them. He's pulled back considerably to see exactly where the enemy is. Good all-round view. And there's the VK3002D coming up. Yes, good shot. Low roll again, 487. But it's all racking up. He's now over 3,000 hit points of damage. And, well, we're going to have another chance on this guy. And he's out the game, and that's another kill. But the T-34 managed to get around into us by coming around the other side. Okay, so we have to worry now, because we're down to just 5 tanks in our team. And they're facing 7 enemy tanks. Got a T-103 up by the center. Yes, we've got it. Oh, what happened there? The shell should have struck the rear of his turret. Is he going to go into the castle grounds? We had an outline for a brief moment. We do have guys inside the castle grounds. The T-103 is backed off. That T-34-85 is still just the other side of the rock. Got an 88 nearby as well. He was blind firing just on the off chance the guy is sitting behind the bush. No, he went the other side, but he took around from the 88, so he's not going to be too keen to pop up anymore, and we might as well use our teammate as a bit of cover. Now, you don't want to get hit in the sides of this vehicle because there's only 15mm of armor. Front of the vehicle is 220mm, and it is angled, so of course it's very, very thick. That's why he bounced the 90mm round from the Hellcat. That Hellcat is still out there somewhere. We haven't spotted him yet, so that's why he's not showing on the minimap. And there's... oh, we got a box tank. Oh, why did that happen? Well, we spotted the Hellcat at last, and the T-34 poked his head round the corner, and now we're going to have to pull back because, yeah, the enemy Arty is going to start paying attention now. They've got a Lorraine 15550, the Tier 7 French SPG, and the M44, so they should still be able to pump in a large amount of rounds to suppress us. The VK is actually holding the enemy back, but there's the box tank, and one shot! Oh, and the kill shot goes to the VK, so he'll be happy about that. That was a very good play there. He picked up a massive 502, which is a high roll, and then his teammate was able to get the kill very easily. So I think that's a thanks owed there. Seeker Base Maj making it easy for the teammates to actually get kills. Now he's actually decided to come down. Now we are spotted, and that I think is down to the Hellcat. Oh, the Hellcat's been wiped out. He was killed by the VK as well, and now we're going to evict this T-34, who won't be able to do much damage to us, but we certainly will to him. And even the character is laughing at that one. And why not? Because that's 3 kills now for Seeker Base Maj. Okay, who's next? They've got the T-103 and both Arty. We're unspotted long enough so that we can come out of that area. In fact, he's saying, VK, stay there. He wants the VK to stop T103 going into the castle grounds, the hill grounds, and he wants to try and sneak up on the enemy Arty or sneak up on the T103 if he's down at the base of the hill. Okay, first have a quick look. Okay, no traces in sight, so we can't tell exactly where they are right away. No spotting, no sixth sense going off, so we haven't been seen yet. And remember, this is slightly depressed compared to where the T103 is. Oh! No, he snuck! He snuck around. He went around the other side, and now he's trying to get in from the other direction. Now, the AT8 should be able to take care of the T103, but we might as well go straight after the RT, who's probably by the cap area. He needed to make sure the M44 hadn't get driven over to the South Island, because it's very easy to sit round there blasting rounds into the hill. Okay, just around the corner could be where one of the enemy RT is. No guarantee, but just have to cover all bases. The T103's gone unspotted again. In fact, he probably was wondering why he didn't receive any hits. And in fact, he's gone into the castle grounds now, so... Okay, the VK's decided to leave the castle grounds. He's out of the hill, and he's sitting down below where the T103 is. And if the T103 goes down after him, and he is, looks like he is trying it. And here's the first of the RT, the Ray, goes down one shot, but now the M44 knows we're coming, and he was in the corner. We've got a shot from here. We don't have to get any closer. And there you go. We did take a round from the M44. But now that's Pascucci's medal and 5 kills. So if we can get the kill on the T103, that will be a Top Gun as well. Just under just over 4,500 hit points of actual damage. But if you add in the assistance, we've got 5,500. So it is a big game. But it's, I think actually that's a bit of a run-of-a-mill game when it comes to Seeker Bane Smash. Now, he could go into the cap. That will force the T103 to come to the south side of the hill. BK's very low on hit points. That's why he decided to do the thing he did. T103 being in the castle grounds is probably staying there. Oh, he's come out. He is after kills, not after protecting the cap. So we can chase after him now. Maximum speed, only 40 kilometers an hour. It is a lot of weight. This is just under 49 tons of massive metal. And as you know, the Japanese army did not get the quality steel. All of that went to the Japanese Navy. That VK is looking very, very risky because the T103's got a 13 centimeter main gun. And he did manage to get some damage on the T103, but I'm afraid it looks to me like the VK is about to leave the game. And he does. But we get a shot on him, and that is the win. That did it. He's won the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the first ace tanker for Seeker Bane Smash of DHELL in the car re. Congratulations on getting your first ace. You can tell it's the first ace because you've got scrolls underneath the M. You only get that the first time. He also got a Reaper badge for taking out consecutive enemies with consecutive shots, as well as a Viper effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, a Duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this game. He managed to get 8. He got a Pascucci's medal for killing both enemy SPGs, the Lorraine and then the M44, the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And yes, this thing does rack up a lot of damage very quickly. And finally, he did get the Top Gun. He got the last kill of the game, and that was his 6th one. His win rate was 8,803, which is super unicum and quite a bit more. Let's have a look at the team damage and see where he is. Well, the highest damage was 4,724, and that went to Seeker Bane Smash. Second highest damage in the game was the Lorraine 40 ton, who only managed 4,021 hit points. That guy got a Piscucci's medal and tank sniper, so he obviously got both Arty. Third highest damage was our VK3601H, who unfortunately did die at the end of the game. But when it came to kills, we can see Seeker Bane Smashed out front again with 6 kills. 4 kills went to the Lorraine 40 ton on the enemy team and also to the VK3601H. And when it came to base XP, yep, he's got that one as well. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,436 went to Seeker Bane Smash, and that's a high score in this tank destroyer, because after all, it is basically, well, it's a fire support tank more than anything. But yes, that's a high score for somebody who's really making it work. 1,248 went to the VK3601H, and that's a good score as well. And they were the only 2 players who managed to make it over 1,000 base, with the next highest being the Lorraine 40 ton, who only got 722. He fired 22 rounds in that game. 13 direct hits on the enemy and 13 penetrations. When it did touch, it hit and it went through. 4,724 hit points of damage, of which 2,617 were at more than 300 meters, so about half and half on damage. 6 hits received, 3 penetrations, 2 non-penetrations, and 3 hits by way of splash damage. You can see how effectively this tank was capable of blocking shots from 90mm guns. He blocked 375 hit points of damage in the end. 6 enemy vehicles were spotted, 9 enemy vehicles were damaged, and 6 were killed, and he did 926 hit points of spotting assist in that game as well. On a premium count, he actually earned 129,116 credits, and that's including paying for quite a lot of ammo as well as consumables, and without getting any mission completion bonuses. And he also took away 6,677 experience points as well, which is very nice. And because it's a premium vehicle, you do get a bonus for it being a premium as well. So very well done there by Seeker Bane Smash, his first ace in this vehicle. Congratulations on that. And oh my god, if he's in a battle with me in the car re, I'm in trouble, because this guy is literally scything his way through the enemy. Hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, please give it a like, and thank you for watching.